Cornish Celtic Festival in Mars Hill, North Carolina, a few years ago. My mom and I very much celebrate our Cornish Celtic heritage. When people think of Cornish cultures, they often think of Ireland and Scotland. They sometimes remember that Wales is its own Celtic culture, but Cornwall seems to get the short end of the stick most of the time. Cornwall, about 1,000 years ago, got grabbed by England and is now the very southwestern part of Britain, but back in the day it was its own Celtic culture. It had its own language, its own musical traditions. And a lot of people from Cornwall over the years have spread out all over the world, North Carolina being one of the places that has a big enclave of them. So we were, Mom and I decided to go on a road trip. It involved 32 hours in the car with my mother, which I was not sure about. I will tell you.
This is by itself an advertisement for kids to take geography in school.
Yeah.
I heard Heather say, "Oh, we're going to North Carolina with Mom," and I said, "I have to wash my hair."
We got down to North Carolina, and they had not only performers of Cornish background like me, but we also had local mountain musicians from the Appalachians that had come to share their versions of very similar sort of traditional music. And this is one that I learned from one of the locals. It's a ballad that's about 150 years old, but the tune is ours. It has a refrain, so as soon as you've got it, please leap in. It is a story of being very careful what you wish for. It's called The Farmer's Cursed Wife. Well, there was an old farmer lived over the hill. If he ain't moved on, he's living there still. Fi, fi, diddle, lie, fi, fi, diddle, lie, day. Now the devil came to him one day. He said, "One of your kin I'm gonna take away. Fi, fi, diddle, lie, fi, fi, diddle, lie, day." Singing, fi, fi, diddle, lie, fi, fi, diddle, lie, day. Beautiful. He said, "Please don't take my only son. There's work on the farm that's gotta be done. Fi, fi, diddle, lie, fi, fi, diddle, lie, day. Oh, but you can have my nagging wife. I swear by God, she's the curse of my life. Fi, fi, diddle, lie, fi, fi, diddle, lie, day. Singing, fi, fi, diddle, lie, fi, fi, diddle, lie, day. So they marched on down to the gates of hell. He said, "Kick up the fire, boys, we'll roast her well."